Great building, and it's unbelievable. Super Bowl's been played there.
Sort of insane that you were there with a hard hat.
Construction helmets.
At one point, and now we're here.
That's it. And within 2 years, they built that entire thing up, and it is going to be on fire in a good way on Sunday.
I'd love to go back to the 50s and show someone a picture of this is a football stadium in 2019.
Yeah.
Like when the Bears were playing at Wrigley Field and salt pills and taking trains. This is where they'll be playing games. Can you imagine that? It's crazy.
Working jobs in the offseason.
Yeah.
GMFB is brought to you, and we're fueled by Gatorade on this January 28th. My name's Kay Adams, Nate Burleson, Kyle Brent, and Peter Schrager, and it's time for the lead block.
Time for the lead block.
Let's do it, and let's welcome in James Palmer. He's with us from the Patriots Hotel Live, as is Tom Pelissero. He's coming to us just down the road, I think, from the Rams Hotel. But you guys can tell us what's going on down there in Atlanta. James, starting with you, we know Tom Brady, Bill Belichick are making their 9th Super Bowl appearance. What about the Patriots who haven't been there before? There's a few.
Yeah, we talk so much about the experience, Kay, right? Almost half this team has been to at least 2 Super Bowls as members of the New England Patriots. How about Jason McCourty, their cornerback, making his 5th trip? First as a player. He's come the 4 previous years to support his twin brother Devin, and he's always gone through the motions. He knows the itinerary of the Patriots in Super Bowl week, but he said it's always like looking through a window. He didn't get to experience it firsthand. Well, joins the Patriots this season. Now he's getting the chance to be a part of it, and all week in the weight room up in Foxborough, he's bouncing off the walls. He's telling everybody, we're going to the Super Bowl. We're leaving for Atlanta on Sunday. They're all telling him, calm down, relax. You know, they've been there before, but he's embracing this role as the guy who's enjoying it in year 10 in the NFL, having a different perspective than a lot of guys on this team. He said, I might be annoying at times, but I know they love me. It's pretty cool to see him go to his first Super Bowl alongside his twin brother. Now let's go to the Rams up the road and Tom Pelissero.
James, we all saw Rams defensive coordinator Wade Phillips get off the plane last night, just dripping swag and what looked like one of his late father Bum's old coach. The first man off that plane, though, was Phillips' best player, Aaron Donald, and that felt symbolic. We're going to talk a lot this week about Jared Goff, Todd Gurley, and the Rams offense, but that defense has stepped up the past couple games against the Cowboys and the Saints, particularly in the run game. They're going to have to do it again this week against Tom Brady, Sony Michel, and the Patriots. Now remember, it was Phillips who coordinated that Denver defense 3 years ago that held Tom Brady to one of his worst statistical playoff performances in the AFC Championship game against the Patriots. Aqib Talib, the Rams quarterback, Brady's former teammate in New England, said Brady was rattled in that game. Can they rattle him again? Well, it starts here, where the Rams will have meetings at their team hotel in Buckhead. They'll head over to the Falcons facility to get a lift in later today. And then it is media night, which kicks off at 7 p.m., Kay.
Yes, and Total Access before that at 6 p.m. Just don't even change the channel. Nobody covers the Super Bowl and Super Bowl week like NFL Network. Tom, James will talk to you a little bit later, and it is here, and we are so excited about it. So let's break down Patriots-Rams with a little Name That Team. We've got some paddles, so paddle up. There's so much going on all week long in Atlanta. Name the team with the player or the coach that you'd like to sort of shadow for the entire week in and out.
All right, so I want a guy that will go through every single thing that his team goes through, but might not necessarily have the same obligations. So I'm going to follow around Cooper Kupp. Because, you know, he's banged up. So, you know, he's going to be able to weave in and out of all of the different things that the Rams are doing, but he still doesn't have the same game day obligations. So if he wants to hang out a little bit later at night, I get to kick it with him there, too. And plus, we're all fans of Cooper Kupp. So, and he's healthy. So he's not on a crutch or walking around any type of brace or boot. So I'm going with Cooper Kupp. That's my guy I'm following.
So many Kupp puns for you, too, Nate, in that hang, right?
I didn't.
Will there be 2 girls? What do you got, Peter?
All right.
I don't think so. Not with Cooper
Family
Kupp.
show.
He's an Eastern Washington man. I will go with this team right here, and I'm going with the man you just saw, and it's the guy who showed up in the son of bum gear, and that's Wade Phillips. I feel like this is going to be a great week for Wade Phillips media-wise. Wade Phillips showed up on that plane yesterday wearing the same outfit his father wore to the 1979 AFC Championship game. That's what that was. It was an homage to his pops, and I think Wade at 72 years old is looking at this and saying, man, this is unbelievable. 41 years of coaching, 2 Super Bowls, and now I'm doing it again. This was his dad in 79.
How about that?
That's bum. That's how he walked in. And look at that music. That is so Love You Blue Oilers. It hurts. This was the way his father rolled into the playoffs, and that's how obviously Wade rolled into Atlanta, and I love it. I feel like this is a cool week for Wade Phillips. He's got to dissect plays to stop the greatest quarterback to ever do it with the greatest coach on the other sideline, Bill Belichick. I love Wade Phillips. I think his quotes are going to be fantastic, and I actually think he's the most important guy in that coaching room right now because he needs to find a way to stop that Patriots offense.
What a look, right?
So cool.
He needs some sipping tea and a spittoon and a hound dog and swimming in the creek. I absolutely love it. He brought that plane, that hat on a plane. That's hard. I'm also going to go with somebody from the Rams, too. I'm going to go with Nickel Roby-Coleman.
Okay.
First of all, I think he'd be a cool hang. He's 5'8", little dude, and there's a lot of attention on Nickel Roby-Coleman. He met the media in the locker room. There's about 50 people around him, and he's like, y'all want to talk to me guard Julian Edelman? Everybody laughed. No, not at all. I want to be around him because also he's in Falcons country, guys. He did this to the Saints. You know what I mean? He's probably a hero down there for doing his role and getting the Saints eliminated. Plus, he's from Frostproof, Florida. I like the Southern guys. I want to hang with him. A lot of attention, a lot of jokes. Nickel Roby-Coleman. We'll hang out with Cup and Burleson, too.
Journalism 101. You guys all went Rams. Then you guys all went Rams here. I have to ask the question here objectively. Is there some Patriots fatigue at this very breakfast table?
No. I just look at have fun when I'm down there. I don't know how much fun they're going to have. Maybe I'm selling them
If Brian Flores shows up in a fur coat and a hat, then I would say,
okay, good.
You know?
All right, next up, name the team with the biggest question mark heading into Super Bowl Sunday, Shregs.
These guys, how do you stop Aaron Donald? Aaron Donald is the most dominant defensive player in the sport. And I look at those interior offensive linemen with the Patriots. They've been so good. Andrews and Thuney and Mason, those guys are awesome, but they've never seen a guy like this. And as good as we wanted to talk up Chris Jones and the rest of those Chiefs defenders, no one comes close to Aaron Donald. Can you stop him? 20.5 sacks from the interior defensive line, an absolute animal. How are you going to do it?
I'm going with the Rams. What is Todd Gurley going to do? What are they going to do? I don't think they can win this game if Todd Gurley's not big. I really mean that. I love C.J. Anderson. I think they cannot get in the ground and pound competition with the Patriots. We've seen this before in college. Todd Gurley goes down, and Nick Chubb was incredible. Didn't miss him for a second. Now it's C.J. Anderson. He's been replaced by Chubb and a chubby guy. It's incredible. It's almost impossible to do.
Chubb and Chubbs.
If you see Gurley on the bike or stretching out like he's on the first tee, it's not going to be a good day for the Rams. I think they need to be explosive. We can't wait to find out.
Mine's is a matchup between dynamic duels. It's like NBA Jam or NFL Jam like we used to do here on the show. I'm going with can Aqib Talib and Marcus Peters stop Julian Edelman and Gronk. It's very simple. If this was NBA Jam, which one would you pick, huh? How about that?
Leave it there.
I picked the Sonics.
I'm still picking Jared Goff. I think he's the biggest question mark going into this week, and I cannot wait to see what he looks like out there. Finally, name the team with the biggest X factor in Super Bowl 53.
This is easy. Cordero Patterson.
Okay.
This dude is the most explosive guy in this game. Play running back, play wide receiver. He does kickoff return, punt return. I'm pretty sure at some point he'll play DB. You're going to see a trick play or three with him involved, whether he's a decoy, has the ball in his hands, or they're going to get it.
I'm going to put up the Patriots. If you were the Rams and you see a fullback wearing Corey Schlesinger's pads on the field, I'm talking about James Devlin, the game's not going well for you. If Devlin is in the game a lot, that means the Patriots are smashing it. It's Sony Michel. It's Rex Burkhead. That shoulder pad rig is like in the ring when you see that thing before you die. You don't want to see the bull ring on his helmet or yeah, exactly. That's what they're going to do in the Rams. Devlin, you want him off the field because that means it's a shootout. That's the bad news for you if he's on the field a lot.
With all due respect to the city of Minnesota and the city of Houston and the cities that we've seen in recent years, no city has a greater nightlife scene than Atlanta. And I think the Atlanta nightlife is the biggest X factor in this thing. And I'm looking at the Rams. The Patriots have been there. You know they're going to be in bed for their curfews. The Rams, I'm telling you, when you hear the words compound and tongue and groove and pink pony thrown around, it might be hard to stay in your beds under the covers because everyone is going to be out and partying in Atlanta. I think the Atlanta nightlife and the lack of experience for these Rams players, can they just buckle in and say, you know what, for 1 week, we're just worried about football. We're not going to enjoy the lights of Atlanta, which has tempted several in the past. I think it's going to be the Rams and their lack of experience. That, to me, is the biggest.
Starts with the head coach, right?
Starts with the head coach.
Pink pony?
I don't think he's...
What kind of establishment is that?
I don't think he's in the pink pony.
He's got to bring his ID. No, Trey, so are you speaking from experience?
No,
How's the salad bar at Pink Pony?
No.
I've never been to that place.
There's a lunch buffet.
Is there? People are there in the daytime? Oh, man. Wow, Peter. He's got a punch card at the Pink Pony.
The nightlife is the X factor. Up next.